Yeah, Victor, we're starting to get a batch to come in, especially across areas of the Concho Valley, and the Permian Basin is included now into the flood watch. While I do still anticipate we should be able to see at least some isolated totals around 1 to 2 inches, but the heaviest rain will be for parts of the Edwards Plateau and the Concho Valley, and we're starting to see some of the heavier rain beginning to push in along areas of south central Texas this morning, pushing into areas of the Big Country as well, even into Throckmorton. There is a flood advisory over into Eastland where we have already seen around 1 to 3 inches of rain this morning, and where we see a lot of those reds, that's indicative of at least over 1 to 2 inches per hour as showers and thunderstorms continuing to build in across areas of the Concho Valley, pushing in towards Winters, as well as we have a flood advisory that's over to near Santa Ana, and we're watching this big batch of showers and thunderstorms that's going to gradually lift northward. It's going to take its time, but we already have seen a lot of significant rainfall over to near areas of Kerrville, where the Guadalupe River has already rose to near major flood stage. So I do urge, if you have any family members along the Guadalupe River, please give them a call and let them know about this heavy rain, as more heavy rain is going to be expected, and we could be looking at a potential catastrophic situation over into Kerrville, as we're already starting to see even some heavier rains pushing over into Eastland as well into near Brown County, with some heavier rain beginning to push in over into Kimball County. Already some isolated totals over near 3 inches of rain, as the heaviest rain at the moment is still areas west of San Antonio that's been getting repeated rounds of heavy rain from the past several days, and I do anticipate we'll see this batch slowly move in, while at least here into the Permian Basin we will stay dry for the majority of the morning. There's only a couple isolated showers and thunderstorms, so overall the main coverage is going to be for areas of west central Texas. We're also keeping an eye over towards the Llano River. This is over into near Junction. It's currently over at a minor flood stage, so there could already be some pockets of flooding, especially over towards the ranch roads as well, even those low water crossings, and it has risen at least over 10 feet within the last about 5 to 6 hours. So we're keeping a close eye on it, as it is currently around 18 feet at the moment as we go in throughout much of this morning as well. The highest coverage still remains towards the south for the majority of the morning. It'll turn a bit more isolated to widely scattered here into portions of the Permian Basin. Still could try to produce some heavier rainfall, but overall the highest coverage will be towards the south as we go in throughout the remainder of your morning. This is what it could look like at 8 a.m. as showers and thunderstorms will continue to build in as we head in towards around 10 a.m. It's a bit more isolated towards areas of the Big Country and even into the Permian Basin. As we head closer towards your afternoon, we'll see a bit of a coverage increase into the Permian Basin, but the heaviest rain still building in across areas of the Concho Valley and Hill Country as we go in throughout much of the early afternoon before we turn a bit more hit and miss all across West Texas as we head in towards your evening. This is what it could look like around 5 p.m. A couple showers and storms moving in towards areas of the lower Trans-Pecos, which could try to produce some of that heavier rainfall as well. Heading again tomorrow morning, we could see additional showers and thunderstorms over the same areas, with a couple isolated showers tomorrow morning across portions of the Permian Basin. And I think again it'll be just hit and miss activity as we go throughout much of Friday afternoon before it slowly fizzles out heading into the evening. So an additional 2 to 5 inches look possible towards the south. Isolated totals Thursday to Friday near 5 to 8 inches of rain. I think here into the Permian Basin, most will see less totals, over just a little ½ inch, but there could be some isolated totals near 2.5 inches to maybe 3 inches, with some of the heavier rain possible towards the Davis Mountains. So for today, scattered storms, localized flooding, especially for areas of the Concho Valley. Temperatures make it into the low to near middle 80s across the board. Weather impact alert in effect for areas of the Concho Valley. We'll be able to see rain coverage finally decrease as we head in towards the weekend. Still a few hit and miss isolated storms for Saturday as well, even for Sunday, especially here into the Permian Basin. Temperatures rise back into the 90s on Sunday, with upper 90s and summer heat returning by next week. Victor.